But I wanted to have like a really interesting shape, an interesting look to it. So this is a solid piece of stainless steel. It's cast and molded on. It's got really tight rivets to it. And then the happy accident about making this particular handle, it's got two things which are really kind of cool. All the handles snap onto the cookware, so it kind of hangs up in one place, which I think is kind of cool, right? When you get like a nice set and you get a couple of lids to it, sometimes the lids end up in the bottom of the cabinet someplace, right? You can't really find it. So to me, they hang up really nicely, and the lids also interchange with a couple of different pots, which is kind of nice too. So you have some flexibility with how they work out. And also the lids are made with high impact glass. And you can put a bullet through it, yes, but other than that, you really can't break it. You can't, like, you drop on the floor, you can put it in the dishwasher, nothing's really going to happen to the glass lid, which is kind of cool. So the happy accent about the handle itself, the way it's kind of bolted on, the handles don't get high, which is pretty wild. When you grab on, because I'm a parent, we got kids, and when you're sauteing something, you're cooking, I'm always really nervous about keeping the handles kind of tilted into the stove. The last thing I want, because my 2-year-old he's just always kind of reaching what's up on top of the counter, and I'm always scared to death that he's going to get burned with something. That's the reason we really only use my cookware in the house right now, because I'm not really worried about the handles being hot. It's called the chimney effect. When you grab the handle of a saute pan and it's scorching hot, it comes from uneven heat distribution with the metal. If it's a solid handle bolted onto the pot itself, it's going to take the heat, it's going to shoot it straight up someplace, and it's called the chimney effect, and it goes straight to the handle. So when you grab that, that's the heat being transferred from this straight to this. When we developed this, we had sort of the split Y effect coming off of the saute pan, then back into the shape of the handle, and the heat distribution stops right here. So you could actually have something in the saute pan, I'm not kidding, on fire, right? And you can grab the handle, and the handle is as cool as can be, right? So I still kind of work with a kitchen towel. It's kind of my whoopee, you know, but for the most part, you grab this when you're sauteing something. You never have to worry about, oh my God, is that hot? Now you can bake with these too, which is really kind of cool. I bake bread in these pans all the time. So if you're gonna make like a really nice sort of simple focaccia dough, you know, warm water, dry active yeast, double O flour, a little bit of sugar, some salt, some olive oil, some rosemary. Make a nice dough, heat the pan up, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, drop the dough in, and take the whole thing and throw it to the oven. It's going to get really super crisp on the bottom, and you can bake in it, which is kind of cool. I make a pineapple upside down cake. I've made muffins, which are kind of cool. I made like sort of just a simple, simple dough for a simple cake idea. We've done a lot of really interesting techniques in the pan, and it's so versatile and easy. So there's a couple different